Hey everyone, in this video I'll be ranking all 10 teams for the Minecraft Championship 13, which streams live at 8 PM GMT on the 12th of December 2020. It's a Christmas themed edition, so the team names will be slightly different compared to normal. However, my ranking is going to this time be based on statistics, analytics, all the information that I've gathered from the MCC, wiki and other sources. So I'll be looking at each of the players in depth rather than giving personal opinions and being slightly biased like I did in the MCC 12 video. So I'll be looking at each of the players, looking at their last MCC, unless they're new players, which MCC they last performed in, how well they did there, how many coins they gained, where they placed individually. And yeah, I'll just be giving my overall conclusion judgment on the teams. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's get straight into it. Coming in a disappointing last place, we have the Sapphire Santos, Vixella, Critic Zeus, Drigluin, and James Turner. Very weird names, by the way. Now, let me just say something about this team. They're always on the Blue Bats. Now, this is a remake of the Blue Bats for Christmas, of course. They are always together. Now, this team, according to Scott, when he made the teams videos on MCC 8, he said this team is always together. They're here just for fun. They're not necessarily here to compete or win. They're not here for the competition. They're just here for fun. However, judging by their previous performance, which was an MCC 10, they didn't do too good. So, Vixella in MCC 10 scored 31st with 955 coins. Critic Zeus in MCC 10 scored 30th with 1,019 coins. Drigluin in MCC 10 came 36th, worst in the team, with 761 coins. And then James in MCC 10 again came 32nd with 942 coins. And overall they placed 8th, but that's because of the two viewer teams which they introduced in MCC 10 for Purple Pandas and Pink Parrots, and they came 9th and 10th. So I think this team, all 4 players finished in the final quarter individually for MCC 10, that's 30th to 40th. So overall I think they will come last. Up next in 9th place we have the Purple Penguins, False Symmetry, Grian, Kara Corvus and Pete Sahut. Okay, a bit of information about this team. False and Grian played together in the Aqua Axolotls in MCC 12, and these guys, they finished in last place, 10th in MCC 12, the birthday edition. False in MCC 12 came in 36th with 1,590 coins. Grian came 25th in MCC 12 with 1,962 coins. Kara and Pete were also in MCC 12. Kara came 28th with 1,927 coins. And Pete came 5th, so he was in the top 5 with 2,889 coins. Now I understand Scott is trying to balance the team, but I do think Pete will carry this team. Although overall I still think they will finish quite low. Up next is the Emerald Elves, Finster, CPK, Tommy Innit and Tubbo. Tommy and Tubbo are literally best friends, Tommy Trusty and Big Law. They played together in both MCC 10 and 12, so their chemistry is quite good. However, both times they finished quite low because of their other 2 players. And again, I think they will finish quite low because of these 2 players. Finster, in the last MCC that they played in, finished in 33rd. This was MCC 11 with 1,447 coins. CPK did alright in MCC 12, finishing 11th with 2,579 coins. Tommy in MCC 12 finished in 18th with 2,225 coins. And Tubbo, in the last MCC he played in MCC 12, he finished in 16th with 2,359 coins. This team is quite strong, but when compared with the other teams, it's just not strong enough for the event. In 7th, we have the Yellow Yetis. Now this is H-Bomb 94, Smallish Beans, Sylvie, and the Orion Sound, is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. But this is Ollie's first time since his debut in MCC 3. And in MCC 3, he finished in 35th with 984 coins. H-Bomb is a really good player. He's won 3 times, 3 MCCs. In his last MCC, which was of course MCC 12, he finished in 10th. He made top 10 with 2,600 coins. Smallish Beans in MCC 12, finished in 20th, pretty much in the middle, with 21 and 60 coins. 2,160 coins is what I'm trying to say. Sylvie, she last played in MCC 11. She finished in 36th with 1,053 coins. This team is again mediocre. It is quite well balanced with some average players and some quite good players, some having won several MCCs. But again, there are just better teams out there. Up next, in 6th place, we have the Coral Carolers. That's a very weird name, by the way. Dan TDM, Curtsy, Sapnap, and Wisp. Sapnap and Dan played together in the Purple Pandas in MCC 12, so they know each other a bit, although in MCC 12 that was the first time they met together. Dan in MCC 12 finished in 29th with 1,918 coins. Curtsy in MCC 11, which was the last one he played in, finished 16th with 2,142 coins. Sapnap did incredible in MCC 12. He finished 3rd with 3,138 coins after Dream and Technoblade. And Wisp, well, this is Wisp's second time after MCC 12. And he finished in 26th with 1,937 coins. Again, this is another really balanced team, and they have a lot of potential in some of the minigames, especially perhaps the PvP minigames. There are just better teams out there, once again. Although this team is quite solid, I wouldn't be surprised if they made it into Dodgeball. In 5th place, we have the Red Reindeer, the first team to be announced. Catherine Elizabeth, LD Shadow Lady, Mephs, and Quig. Quig is consistently top 10 in every MCC he's played in. Now onto team statistics, individual performance. Catherine in MCC 11, again, the last MCC she played in, she finished 37th with 1,044 coins. Shadow Lady in MCC 10 finished in 22nd with 1,862 coins. Mephs finished in 16th actually in MCC 9 with 2,164 coins. And Quig last played in MCC 12, the most recent event, and finished 8th with 2,741 coins. This is an extremely solid team. I really like this team. But Shadow Lady and Mephs have missed several tournaments in between them. So Shadow Lady has missed the past 2 and Mephs has missed the past 3. So they may not be up to date with some of the new minigames like Parkour Tag or the new map in Ace Race, which could weigh the team down. But Quig is a pro, and Catherine, she's there, and she's quite good as well. This team is alright. In 4th place, now we're getting to some of the strongest teams in this event. We have the Mint Mistletoes, Fruitberries, George Not Found, Carl Jacobs, and Ludwig. Ludwig is new to the tournament. Carl has a 100% win rate from MCC 11 after he was on the Fuchsia Frankensteins with George, Sapnap, and Dream. But he did have to skip MCC 12. He was in the Orange Ocelots and he got replaced by Neochu. Ludwig, as far as I'm concerned, is the world's fastest mouse clicker. I'm not too sure. I don't know much about him. Now, Fruitberries in MCC 12 finished in 1st place with 3,318 coins. Absolute god, the other green guy. George in MCC 12 finished in 12th place with 2,459 coins. By the way, his team won the Green Guardians. I sort of was expecting that. Carl in MCC 11 finished 34th, 1,329 coins. So his team definitely carried him, the dream team. And Ludwig hasn't played before, so I don't have any stats for him in MCC. This is a strong team, one of the strongest in the event. But Ludwig could weigh the team down. Also, George is going for the hat-trick, so he is really going to try after MCC 11 and 12. So, 3 in a row, hat-trick. Bingo. At 3rd place, we have the Cyan Candy Canes. Just for the record, this is the only team with 3 words in the name. I thought you'd be interested in knowing that, or maybe not. We have Fundy, Filza, Quackity, and Wilbur Soot. Filza and Wilbur won MCC 4 and 12 together. In MCC 4, they were partnered with Technoblade and Tommy in it, and in 12, they were partnered with George Not Found and Tapple, who isn't in this event. Now onto the stats. Fundy in MCC 12 finished in a very good 4th with 2,922 coins. For a plug-in coder, that's quite good. Filza in MCC 12 finished second after Fruitberries with 3,160 coins. Quackity in MCC 12 didn't do so well, 38th with 1,162 coins. Wilbur came 19th in 12, finishing 2,211 coins. This team have all played in MCC 12, the most recent MCC, and they have two very strong players. That is Filza and Fundy. I mean, Fundy did incredible in MCC. I wasn't expecting that. This team is quite good. Quackity might weigh the team down, which might prevent them from entering Dodgeball, but I think this team has potential for some of the movement-based games, perhaps Bingo but fast, or Hole in the Wall. They could do really well there. In second place, the team to enter Dodgeball, the Teal Turkeys. Now, I do think they will end up second in coins, and I do think that they will lose Dodgeball to stay at second, meaning the first place team, no spoilers yet, will win overall by coins and in Dodgeball. Now, this is Illumina and Punz's second tournament as they played together in MCC 12, and they finished 7th overall as a team, which is alright, with Captain Puffy and Kara Corvus. The Ered in MCC 10, which is the last one he played in, he finished 18th with 2,024 coins. Illumina in MCC 12, because that was his first one, finished in 17th with 2,282 coins. Punz, why did I skip coins? Punz in the last tournament 12, finished in 13th with 2,449 coins. And finally Quinios, who I just happened to skip, I don't know. In MCC 11, he came 23rd with 1,825 coins. Now, individually, this team isn't very strong. It doesn't have very good, strong individual performance. But the team chemistry is good. Look, Illumina and Punz, they played before. Ered, he's good. Quinios is good. I'm sure they will do great. Especially, I don't know, in PvP games like BattleBox and survival games. I think Rocket Spleef could be up their road as well. Perhaps. Coming in my opinion, in first place, the team that I think will score the most coins and win Dodgeball to come on to win the entire tournament, the Pink Presents, the only team which doesn't have an animal-inspired name. Captain Sparkles, dang that's a long name, Dream and Shovel. Now Captain and Dream played together in MCC 12, but they finished 5th overall. Now Scott and Shovel have played together for so many events, 7 MCCs. Can you believe that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, and 12. They played in 7 MCCs. MCC 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, they know each other quite a lot. And they made it to Dodgeball a couple of times. Like in MCC 11, I remember they made it to Dodgeball with Fwip and H-Bomb. So they are quite good. The chemistry between this pair is good. Dream and Captain, their chemistry is quite good as well. Captain in MCC 12 finished 9th with 2,608 coins. Scott in MCC 12 finished 15th with 2,400 coins. Dream finished 7th in that event with 2,764 coins. And Shovel finished 31st with 1,834 coins. This is an easy win for them. This is the strongest team in MCC history. I'm going so far as to say strongest team in MCC history. Considering that this is the last MCC for Season 1. They'll be back early next year. Strongest team in my opinion. It is insane. I believe that they have a really, really good chance to win. Especially considering they've all played in MCC 12 and they're all really consistent players since about MCC 6 when Dream joined. They've got the win, guys, and I don't know what else to say. They will win. What do you think? And on to the technical formalities. This is all my opinion. None of this is fact. I cannot predict the teams. As in, I can predict the teams, but I cannot guarantee that any of them will place where they did. This is because the teams video can change everything. It can add new minigames, it can remove old minigames, it can add new maps to minigames. As an example, the Yellow Yaks were weighted down because they introduced a new map for Ace Race, Python's Crypt. And they replaced Parkour Warrior with Parkour Tag, which weighed them down severely, placing them from 3rd, in my opinion, from my ranking, to 6th in the actual event. Also, there could be team swaps. Players could swap out. For example, as I mentioned earlier, Carl Jacobs on the Orange Ocelots had to be swapped for Niachu, and again the Eret had to be swapped for King Buran. So the final team ended up being King Buran, H-Bomb, Fundy, and Niachu. So team changes could happen, and so in the end I only scored 2 points. I placed the Cyan Creepers in 8th, which I got correct, and the Pink Pads in 5th, which I got correct in the final ranking in my comments. So if any changes do happen in the future, I will provide an updated ranking just before the event starts, so you guys can keep up to date with my rankings, and hopefully they will have already been justified. Thank you all so much for watching. Please do consider subscribing and liking the video. It would help so much because I spent hours on this video. Thank you. Bye.